Hi, I did a video on deflation, and well, it's time to do a video that will be an extension of that deflation theories, but there is a flip side, and we can't ignore those flip sides, and it's called the capitalism will never die. Oh, the free markets will never die, either by blackmail or seduction or dire need or whatever. There will always be markets, and there will always be bidding and higher bidder and lower bidders, and the invisible hand, even though we may not see it and we may not perceive it as such, but those are the markets, and the market is the ultimate arbiter. But that doesn't mean there aren't other mechanisms out there, and that they may not be very significant. But let me tell you a joke. Uh, I used to drive taxi in Laguna Beach, and I picked up this girl. She was so pretty, so tall, and so blonde. Oh my God. She bestowed her favors upon me, you know. And anyhow, I met her afterwards in like a fast food place. I think it was Subway, and I didn't know, but she was a call girl too, and she got a call. I was just looking at her. I was saying, "Oh my God, what can I do to keep her? What can I, what can I do? How can I, how can I seduce her and keep her?" But she got this call, and she told him, "Oh, I'll be there like a half hour." She kind of ignored me and brushed me. And while she was doing that, I heard this thing pumping, top, 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 top. Like, why can't you be the higher bidder? Why can't you splurge your cash on her? Why? Do you hear me? Like, do you hear where the concept of higher bidder comes in? Like, there are markets, and there are markets that are powerful, and this is reality, and they have a pull, and they will do, and they will run capitalism. Okay, so once you understand this concept, and that there isn't a way out of this, and either for militarism reasons, for dire need, or for sex, or for drugs, or for what they call it. If Jesus came out, he had a concert, do you think those the tickets would cost a pretty penny? Yeah, the tickets to Madonna just cost a pretty penny, and they do have a market, and same goes for a lot of artists, and let's not go down this list. It's a long list. It's huge. Uh, but there are other factors that come in, and they will change society, that are not markets. They are non-market productions. And then I do want to talk about the invisible hand, and that the fact that it operates regardless of what we think it's doing. Even if the markets are totally rigged, the free hand, I mean the invisible hand is there, and it will do its work. Uh, as time goes on, and automation and artificial intelligence and other technologies kick in, uh, more and more of the goods and services that are produced in society are produced through mechanism that's called open source, like Linux or software. You can see this in software a lot because software, you really don't need to make a magnificent amount of capital investments. You need a computer and a keyboard, and you gotta be a good programmer. Wow, that's very hard to do, huh? But the software, artificial intelligence, all that stuff, and you can make an app or a couple of apps or a million apps that will do anything: sing, dance, songs, whatever. So this open source is gonna gradually seep into other areas, like for example 3D printing and other modes of production of intellectual material, like what we have right here. You are hearing the thoughts of magnificent clairvoyant and psychic and economist and mathematician. You getting it for free, okay? So so isn't this a non-market production? Yeah. Does it enhance your life? Yeah, it does. Because you wouldn't get it anywhere else, right? Okay. Then this is a factor in the economy, in the world. How much money you think this is worth in intellectual capital? Is this like millions of dollars worth of money? Is it really worth a lot of money to hear somebody has a massive IQ, or he's like a visionary? It's worth a lot, but you don't pay crap for it, do you? And that's it enriches you when you didn't deserve it. You didn't deserve it, it's free. So does this mean that all of the future economy will become something like this, a non-market production that's free, or a zero marginal cost society? Uh, no, some things will never become free, and there will be a pretty penny that you have to pay for them, like her, like pretty Dana. I want her. I will go out of my way, out of my pocket, the budget, whatever it is, to get her. So I think that capitalism and free markets will never die, never, and there will always be some form of capitalism.